Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I am presenting my topic and title for my proposal in research methodology subject with Mr. Cipto. My name is Nazwa Putri Ramadhanty. So here's the topic that I choose. I choose translation topic in the novel that contain the technique, accuracy, also the cultural aspect. This is the title that I choose. Translation, Techniques and Quality in the novel The Architecture of Love. The Architecture of Love by Ika Natasha, one of a famous writer from Indonesia. So this is one of her famous works. And this novel has two versions. The first one is Indonesia, which is on the left one, and the other one is English, which is on the right one. Next, background. Why I choose this topic, why I choose this novel. As we know, translation is one of a phenomenon that give a very big impact for our daily life. And translation is also one of the cause of world development. So translation is very important for our daily life. And translation also have a product. So it's not only a progress, but it's also have a product. One of it is a book or a novel. By analyzing the translation aspect in the novel, we are being able to know what techniques that are being used and did the translator do it right? Or did the translator is accurate and understandable? Since translator has to know three important things. There are language, culture, and ideology. So, not only language, but the translator also have to understand the culture and the ideology from the writer. The Architecture of Love is one of the famous works of Ika Natasha. The novel recently are made into a movie, and the novel I have read the novel and it's very great, and I also already watched the movie and it's also very good. This novel tells about a writer named Raya who made an architect named River in the city that never sleeps, New York. They are both lost in New York. The reason why I choose this novel is because it's unique, and I rarely found an Indonesian novel that are being translated to English. I usually found an English novel that are being translated into Indonesian. So I'm very curious, how is the translator translate Indonesian language into English that are having a different culture from Indonesia? And how the translator adapting the culture into other language? The other reason it is because like I said before, I have read the novel and I found so many slang words in this novel. So that is why I'm curious, how is the translator adapting the word into the other language? Since we know that Indonesian are having so many diverse variety of culture. So yeah, I'm really curious, how is the translator adapting the word into other language, such as English. And next, as the methodology that I use is qualitative method, where I collect the data from the novel. And these are several research questions that I use. The first one, is the translation accurate? The second one, what types of techniques are used in translation? And how is the translation from Indonesian culturally appropriate? Next, display data. How I display the data. First, I analyze the data and classifying it into several types, then presenting it and interpreting it for the conclusion. Next slide is data. How does the researcher get the data? Since I choose novel as the object, we know by having the novel is one of the important requirements. By having the book in two versions, either buying it or borrowing it from the nearest library or maybe relatives. Then reading it, also understanding the novel fully. Then comparing both novel and collecting the data. I think That's it from me about my proposal, about what topic I choose, and the title, and my research question, the background why I choose the topic. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.